مفيوت نمشيري نمبي بنفما إث أواب ونوتي إن أوت أمين نفري نامذاتي. We are continuing the discussion of the letter short O, and we covered the O1T, which means I have, and here the negative. We started to discuss I do not have or do not have, which is M1T. It is the same, like the same table like the one with O1T, except it starts with M1 instead of O1. M1T. So I do not have M1T. We do not have M1TAN. You do not have for a man or a boy M1TAK. You do not have, if you are talking to a girl or a lady, it is M1TE. And if you are talking to a group of people, M1TETEN. And then here, if you are talking about a man he does not have, it is M1TAF with the phi here. And for a lady is M1TAS, she does not have, and they do not have M12, M12. And as I said always, the plural looks more complicated, but it's really simple. M1TAN, we do not have M1TETEN, you do not have M12, they do not have. And here we gave the example of the we do not have M1TAN. And I'll remind you, we have is U1TAN. We do not have M1TAN. So here in John 19, the Jews were saying, M1TAN uro, we don't have a king, evil, except a Caesar, which is Caesar. M1TAN uro, evil, a Caesar. We do not have a king except Caesar. Here M1TETEN, which is you do not have. For plural, when you say you for plural, you do not have, and here John 6:53, when Christ told them, you do not have life in you. So M1TETEN, you do not have, for plural. M1TETEN, onch, you do not have light. Here M12 means they do not have. And here in John 2nd chapter, when St. Mary told Christ about the people in the wedding that they do not have wine anymore. So she said, M12 irp. M12 irp means they do not have wine. Irp means wine. M12 irp. One more time, M12, they do not have. And how about they have? It will be O12 instead of M1, O12. So M12 they do not have, and this is the example that we mentioned. Here this is another word, a new word, which is unu. Unu means our. But there's also this other word, ag, means hour, that we took before when we were discussing the time and how to tell a time. This means, in essence, o'clock. Ag has the meaning of o'clock. So if I want to say 3 o'clock or the third hour, I'm going to say Ag Shomti. And as we mentioned at that time, that Ag is a feminine word, and it takes the feminine number. The masculine number is Shomt, means 3, in the masculine. In the feminine, it is Shomti, which is 3. So here, in Matthew 20, it says MFNav in Ag Shomti. Fnav means at the time. So MFNav in Ag Shomti means at the time of the third hour, or at the time of 3 o'clock. So here, as we said, you say MFNav in Ag Shomti with the feminine. So this is, I'm just reminding you of the name, of the meaning of the Ag, and then we're going to discuss the Unu. Here in Acts 3, it says MFNav in te ti epros evki in te ti ag pepsiti. MFNav, as we said before, means at the time, in te of ti epros evki, which is the prayer. So at the time of the prayer, of and te means of, ti ag psiti. Psiti means 9, and this is the feminine form of 9, the masculine form is psit, psit, but here is psiti. So mfnav inte ti epros evki inte ti agbe psiti means at the time of the 9th hour. I said this is in Acts chapter 3. We're going to take a little break and we'll be back in a minute. Hopefully again, Namadati, we're going to continue the discussion of the word agb. So we were talking about this verse from Acts 3, mfnav inteti epros evki inteti agb psiti. And we said that psiti is the feminine a way of saying 9, because agb is a feminine word. Here another example, chen agb shashfi and saf. This is in John 4:52. Chen agb shashfi and saf. At the 7th hour, or the 7 o'clock, yesterday, and saf is yesterday. At the 7th hour, yesterday. Chen agb shashfi and saf. And I'm going to remind you of these 3 words, which are yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Yesterday, in saf. The word itself, saf, but in grammatical, many grammatical uses, we have to put the n here. So it is in saf. Today is m for u, and tomorrow is in rasti. But as you can see, I have the n, the m, the n in parentheses, because this part is added whenever is needed. Sometimes, like in J Pinyot, we say rusty right away. We don't say in rusty, because the grammatical constitution of the wording is that we don't use the n there. But these are the uses of the word agb. Now unu. Unu is an hour with a little bit different meaning. Unu hour, which means the duration of an hour. It's not a clock or a watch or something. For example, you will see this from these examples that we have. In Matthew 26, says, Aschont in jeti unu. Aschont in jeti unu. In other words, the hour is at hand, or is approaching, or approached, because this is the past tense, but in translation it can mean as if it is a continuous thing. So aschont means it approached. What did approach? The hour approached. Tu ti unu, the hour approach. And this is the grammatical composition is when we use the verb first before the noun that belongs to this verb, we have to use nj in the middle. So it is aschont nj ti unu. We can say it if we will put the ti unu at the beginning, it will be ti unu aschont. You don't use nj. Nj is only used if you use the verb first and then the noun, so we have to use aschont nj ti unu. Here also the hour has come. This is in Mark 14 and John 12, the same thing. As-i nj ti unu. As-i means came. It came. Also here, because the verb is as-i, i to come. This is i, and as because it is feminine. As-i nj ti unu. As-i nj ti unu. If you want to start the sentence with ti unu, it's going to be ti unu as-i. Ti unu as-i right away. But because we are starting with a verb, so we say as-i nj ti unu. In Revelation 14, say the time of reaping has come. As-i nj ti unu ente ep osch. Osch means reaping, to reap something. It's a verb and a noun. So here it's as-i nj ti unu ente ep osch. As-i nj ti unu ente ep osch is the type of reaping has come, or the hour, because here unu means time or hour, expressed this way. So it's the hour of reaping has come, or it means the time of reaping has come. As-i nj ti unu Inte بأسخ. Here also we can say unu nevein means at all times, because as we said, unu, hour or time. So unu nevein, at all hours or at all times, all the time. This is in Exodus 18 is an example of the use of this unu nevein. When we express it this way, enti unu or entai unu, the word tai means this. And here this T means the, in the hour or at the hour. Here in at this hour. But in both cases it means immediately, soon after this thing. You can say it soon, maybe more accurate than immediately. Enti unu, entai unu, at that hour. For example, he became well right away or at that hour. Af ugai, ugai means became well, became healthy. Af ugai, enti unu, right away. As we said, enti unu or entai unu means at our or soon, all these expressions we can use. Here there's a verse in Matthew 21 when the disciples said, they looked at the fig tree and they said, it is how did this wither right away? How the tree itself withered and the leaves became dry. And so, Taivo and Kente, Vo means tree, and Kente means fig, and Tai means this. This fig tree, Taivo and Kente, As Sho'owi, Sho'owi means becomes dry. As Sho'owi, in Tai Unu, right away, at that time. So the fig tree withered right away. Vo and Kente. Actually the word vo, which means a tree, it is used in many of the plants in the Bible. And I have 3 examples here about the trees that are in the Bible. We have Tivo and Kente, fig tree, Tivo and Kente, fig tree, and this is as we gave the example before. Also we have Tivo in Aloli. The word Aloli means grapes. In other words, the literal translation of this Tivo in Aloli is grape tree, but it is the vine. But in Coptic it is Vo in Aloli, tree, the tree of grapes or grape tree, in John 15:1. Also Tivo in Goit, Goit means olives, so an olive tree, it is Tivo in Goit. And this will conclude this episode. We'll see you back in the next episode. Ugai Namadati.